King Kinanjim had decided to divide his kingdom among his 3 daughters, but he wanted to ensure the division was fair. For him to do so, he summoned his daughters to the court to express their love for him.
For many graces are present in this wonderful ceremony, I shall divide my kingdom before stepping down my throne. I see the King of France is here. He is the one who has been courting my dearest Minudun.
Yes, Your Highness. Minudun is an extremely beautiful soul. She differs from others, for there is no other soul such as her.
My lovely Minudun is as beautiful as the sunset, stunning as the stars.
I couldn't agree more, sir.
Now, dearest daughter of mine, which of you will love me the most, and I shall grant you enormous land of mine.
RIRAAT, the eldest daughter, speaks of her love for her father with exaggeration and insincere flattery.
Oh, my king, I love you more than anyone will. I feel the same as my beauty, my dignity, my health, my belongings. No words can describe my love to you.
In addition to RIRAAT'S declaration of love, AL-ADEEBAH also professed her love for her father. However, her declaration was insincere.
Sir, my sister did not say enough. My world revolves around you, and I only feel happy when I'm with you. That explains how much that I love you.
Feeling satisfied with the 2 daughters' answers, King Kinanjim bestowed them with their portions of their kingdom.
Excellent, RIRAAT. This land containing wide meadows now belongs to you. Bravo, AL-ADEEBAH! The third of my realm is now yours to command. Now, my dearest Minudun, tell me how much you love me, and I shall grant you enormous land of mine.
Dear father, I love you no more and no less. Therefore, there is nothing I wish to say to flatter you, dear father.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Unfortunately, King Kinanjim had misunderstood Minudun's genuine intentions and allows his anger to take over him, mistaking it for a lack of love.
For you to say nothing, Minudun, I hereby disown you. You are a stranger to me now. I acknowledge you, courted by the King of France. Now away with him. Know this, Minudun, nothing will come of nothing. Begone!
Despite being wounded by her father's words, Minudun stoically accepts her fate, while Kumang bravely confronts King Kinanjim for his actions.
My king, I humbly ask you to reconsider this misunderstanding. I'm sure there is a reason behind the actions of dear Minudun.
You dare to speak, Kumang! You are banished from this realm.
Both Kumang and Minudun are banished from the kingdom by King Kinanjim. Splitting his kingdom into 2 for RIRAAT and AL-ADEEBAH, he intends to alternate living with each of his daughters. Walking back and forth, curiosity fills Arka as his brother will be the heir of his father, Rentap.
Damn that brother of mine. What do father see in him that made him more deity than me? Am I not enough?
Arka resents the fact that he is treated differently to his brother.
What am I lacking? Do I not stand a chance against that bastard? I shan't allow this to happen. I must have that land of his.
Therefore, Arka manipulates his father into thinking Raden seeks Rentap's life. Forging a letter, Arka tricks Rentap, making him believe the letter was from Raden. Then, Rentap enters the room.
Why did you hide that letter from me, my son?
Nothing, my lord.
Are you sure it's truly nothing? Let me see.
Forgive me, my lord, but this letter is from my brother. suppose it is best for my lord not to read.
The letter. Give it.
Arka handed the letter over, which was then read by Rentap.
My son Raden, that person dares to write this letter. Speak, son. Who brought this letter?
I swear it's not me, my lord. I found it in the casement of my closet.
Villain! Oh, villain! Oh, villain! Brutish villain! Worse than brutish. Go and take him. Where is he?
My lord, I do not know, but mistaking his purpose and acting violently against him shall only shatter that heart of his.
You believe so? My son Raden. For the sake of God, go seek him, Arka.
I shall see him and find means, my lord.
Rentap angrily leaves the room, while his son, smiling mischievously, felt thrilled about his accomplishment. After some time, Raden then enters the room where Arka had managed to persuade their father.
Raden?
Raiden, my dear brother, what brings you here?
Arka, what has happened? I heard father was looking for me.
Oh, Raiden, I overheard father's conversation about a letter, supposedly from you, talking about some sinister plot against his life. Father was beyond furious and demanded every soldier to find you.
A letter? I swear, Arka, I know nothing of any letter or plot against father. Some villain had done me wrong.
Oh, Raiden, I want to believe you, but the letter was convincing. Even father was convinced. I fear for your safety. You must be cautious. Father is furious. If you do go abroad, go armed.
Armed? Brother? Why am I needed to be armed?
I have told you what I have seen and heard. I do not wish to see the image and horror of it. I advise you to the best. Please, you have to go now.
Upon hearing Arka's words, Raden was flooded with adrenaline and fled the castle. Arka relished his manipulative triumph, setting the stage for further deceit and tragedy. RIRAAT and Usawal enter a chamber in the kingdom. Visibly upset, RIRAAT confronts Usawal about an issue.
Did my father strike my gentleman for chatting of his food? Yes, he did, madam. By day and night he wrongs me. He flashes into wondrous crime that set us all at odds. When he returns from hunting, I will not speak with him. Say that I'm sick. Madam, I hear his voice from afar. It seems he says right.
RIRAAT, with whom King Kinanjim has gone to live with, orders Usawal, her steward, to treat the king and his knights coldly.
Remember what I've said. Let his knight have good looks amongst you. Do you advise your fathers to do so? What goes of it no matter. As you wish, madam. Now, I will write to my sister. Mintuna! Prepare dinner! Yes, ma'am.
Kumang, who is now disguised, enters the castle, strolling in the hall of the palace.
Who are you? Why are you here?
A woman, sir. I am a very honest-hearted fellow, and as poor as the king.
As poor as the king, huh? For such reason, such a poor woman to be here.
Service, to serve the king.
What service can you do?
My king, I can keep honest counsel, mar a curious tale in telling it, deliver a plain message bluntly. I am also diligent.
Now tell me your age.
I am not so young, sir. I am 48 years old.
Very well, follow me and serve me. Where is Paulus? You! Where's my daughter?
Oh, please. You?
Oh my! Go and fetch her back here!
It's your honor, my lord.
As requested by the king, the knight went out in search of Usawal. Not too long after that, the knight returns.
No. Where is that NURUL?
She said, my lord, your daughter's not feeling well.
Why wouldn't she answer me when I call her?
In a roundabout matter, my lord, she said that she does not wish to speak with you.
Is that so?
Forgive me, my lord, but it seems that my lord is not satisfied with the answer you were given.
Why wouldn't she?
Pardon me, my lord, but I just can't stay still when I feel like my lord is wrong.
I will look further into it. For now, where is Paulus? I haven't seen her for the past 2 days.
It seems that my lord Paulus has been sad and depressed ever since Minodun is going to France.
Enough of that. Where is my daughter, RIRAAT? I would like to speak with her. You! Tell me, who am I?
My lord is father.
You see me as a lady's father, yet you treat me rudely. You slave.
I'm none of this, my lord.
Thank you, fellow. If you serve me like that, I shall love you.
I'll teach you how to respect the king. Have you no wisdom?
As Kumang pushes Usawal around, Paulus, whom King Kinanjim was looking for, enters the room.
Here's my coxcomb.
What is the reason of you doing this, Paulus?
Well, for taking one's partner out of favor. If you would follow him, you must wear my coxcomb.
Why, my girl?
For this woman, you are refused to join King Kinanjim's company.
Take the whip! Paulus, you're very irritating.
What? They will have me weep for speaking the truth and lying. Sometimes I am weak for holding my peace. I have rarely been any kind of a fool.
My daughter, what matter making you frown?
As you are all, you should be wise. Here you keep hundreds of knights and fellows, full of fools.
Degenerating bastard! Heaven, oh heaven!
As the king and RIRAAT are quarreling, Panglima Ali walks in the room as he hears the commotion.
What is this fighting for? I ask both of you. Be patient.
For having such an ungrateful child. I have another daughter, Aatiza, who will treat her dearest father well and gentle. Away! Out of my sight!
Seething with anger, King Kinanjim heads over to his second daughter, Aatiza, convinced that she will show him more love than RIRAAT did. As Usawal arrives at Rentap's residency, she unknowingly meets Kumang, who is now disguised as a peasant named Caius. Usawal does not recognize Kumang. Upon the meeting, Usawal, the steward of RIRAAT, and Kumang, the trusted servant of King Kinanjim, fought.
Good dawning to thee, friend. Why are you treating me this way?
A rascal, a coward, one that would be a bard in good way, whom I shall beat into whining.
Oh, what a monstrous fellow indeed.
For you to not recognize me, I shall make a moonshine out of you. Barbamonga, draw!
Away! I have nothing to do with you.
Draw your sword, you rascal, for you have come with letters against the king.
Wait, you? Are you not Kumang who served the king? Help! Mother! Help!
Strike, you slave!
Panglima Basarun, Aatiza, Rentap, and Arka arrive at the scene to find Usawal facing the wrath of Kumang's fury for her ill treatment of King Kinanjim within the confines of RIRAAT'S palace, where she delivered murder plots of the king, all under RIRAAT'S commands.
Now, have you two gone mad?
Weapons? What is the reason for this?
Keep peace with your lives. What's the matter?
Both women are the messenger of my sister and the king.
Speak. What matter is being fought for?
This ancient ruffian, sir, whose life I have spared out of respect.
My lord, if you would allow me, I shall tread this villain into mortar. Why are you so angry? For this woman wears a sword, yet wears no honesty. What offense have you given her?
Nothing, my lord. Not so long ago, the man she served for, the king, struck at me. This old woman, Kumang, tripped and insulted me, only for her to be praised by the king.
Intong, fetch forth the ropes. Tie her legs at this moment now. Ancient ruffian. No!
As ordered by Panglima Basarun, the ropes were brought out and Kumang's legs were tied.
Your Grace, let the good king, whom this woman served, let the king take responsibility and punish her for what she has done.
I shall take responsibility, Rentap. Upon my honor, she will stay here till noon.
Noon, till night, my lord. Perhaps all night.
Very well then, dear. She shall stay here all night. Come, let us journey ahead.
I'm sorry, my dear friends, but it is a duke's command, so I must comply and do this. I'm sorry.
Oh dear Minodun, she is our only hope in fixing this monstrous situation between the king and his daughters. I pray that dear Minodun is safe. However, I shall take this opportunity to rest my eyes.
Raden was filled with sorrow as he had to exile himself from reaching his father.
I was declared outlaw and sought refuge surrounding by trees, barely escaping capture. There's no way safe for me to hide, so I do whatever it takes to survive. Adopting a feral appearance, I let myself wrap in rags, let my hair tangles. I brave myself with nothing but my bare skins. I witness how desperate beggars resort to self-mutilation for sympathy and support. It's a pitiful existence, but at least they have a name. As for me, I'm nothing but Raiden, stripped of everything.
Filled with disappointment with his daughters, King Kinanjim had fled his palace. During a sunny day, Kumang searches for King Kinanjim but meets one of his knights instead. The knight reveals that the king is nearby with Paulus. As King Kinanjim wanders in the forest, he curses the weather and obsesses over his cruel daughters. Paulus advised him to seek shelter indoors but was ignored. After some time, Kumang finds them and convinces King Kinanjim to take shelter in a nearby hovel. The king finally agrees, and they head towards it. Paulus then makes a puzzling prophecy.
There is the place, my lord, my dear.
Leave me alone.
Please, my lord, go inside the shed.
You want to break my heart?
I would rather break my own than yours. Please, go inside.
In this relentless heat, your discomfort seems more trivial than me. My anger over my children is taking me over. I will make sure they take the consequences. Oh, Atiza. Oh, RIRAAT. The father who gave them everything. No, I should put them aside. No more, no.
My lord, please, go inside.
Please, both of you, go inside together. Seek your own comfortable. I will go in after my prayer. Please go. Oh, homeless wretches, wherever you are, how do you defend yourself in such a weather? When I was a king, I should have done more. Feeling what the poor and homeless people feel. And gave them the portion of my rich that I don't need.
Don't come in here. There's a ghost in here. Help me.
Give me your hand. Who's there?
A ghost. A ghost. He says his name's Portom.
Who are you? Stumbling in the straw.
Keep away! The devil follows me. Go to your cold beds and keep yourself warm.
Did you give everything to your two daughters? And in an act like this?
Who give anything to me? The devil has led me to this. Bless your five senses. I'm cold. Oh. May God protect you from the whirlwinds, evil fates, and bewitchment. Please do be kind to me, who is tormented by the devil. I could catch him now. There! And there again! And there!
Have his daughter seduced him to the state? Did you give them everything?
No, he kept a blanket for himself, or else he'll be naked, and you'll be ashamed to look at him.
Then your daughter should be struck by the plagues.
He doesn't have any daughters, sir.
That's for betrayal. His daughters have been degraded him. It's a fitting punishment for my daughters.
Peacock on a peacock hill. Alu! Alu!
Oh no! This hot day will turn us all into madmen.
What were you before this?
I was a servant. Beware seduction. Don't ever let yourself seduce by a woman. Beware! Defy the devil!
Why You better be off dead then. Facing this violent heat. I pity you. Let me unbutton.
Observing Raden's being, King Kinanjin tears off his own clothes in sympathy. Rintap, carrying a torch, comes looking for the king. He is unimpressed by King Kinanjim's companions. Despite the possibility of evoking AL-ADEEBAH and RIRAAT'S anger, he tries to bring the king back inside the castle with him. Kumang and Rintap finally convince King Kinanjim to go with Rintap, but still he insists on bringing the disguised Raden, whom he has begun to like. While everyone was occupied with the situation, Paulus took this chance to flee himself from the king, and out he went, chasing his freedom, not desiring to be a joke, an object to be laughed at. Now, Paulus the Fool is free and out of sight of the royalty. Inside Rintap's castle, Panglima Basarun vows revenge against Rintap, whom Arka has betrayed by showing Panglima Basarun a letter that proves Rintap's secret support of a French invasion led by the King of France and Binadun. Arka pretends to be horrified at the discovery of his father's treason, but he is actually delighted, since the powerful Panglima Basarun, now his ally, confers upon him the title of Libau Rintap. Panglima Basarun sends Edmund to find Rintap, and Edmund reasons to himself that if he can catch his father in the act of helping Kinanjim, Panglima Basarun's suspicions will be confirmed.
I must have my revenge on Rintap before I leave his house.
I am somewhat afraid of how I might be criticized for letting my loyalty to you overcome my natural bond to my father.
I now realize it's not just your brother's evil nature that made him try to kill your father. Even though killing one's father is indeed truly evil, he would be getting what he deserved.
How evil is my fate? Yet I must apologize for doing the right thing. Here. This is the letter which confirms that he was a spy and an informer for France. Oh God, I wish that this treason had never happened, or that I hadn't been the one to discover it.
Come, let us go see the Duchess.
If the contents of this letter are true, then you have a lot to deal with.
True or false? Go find where your father is so we can get ready and arrest him.
If I find my father helping the king, you will only confirm his guilt even more.
I'll remain loyal to you, even though it conflicts with my duty to my father.
I put my trust in you, and you'll find me a better father than he was.
Alas, Rintap, who was once the king's wise advisor, was captured and brought in.
The ungrateful fox, that's him!
Intong, go and catch him now!
Hands up!
What is this?
Move!
Where am I going? What is the meaning of this? Let me remind you that you are guests in this residence. How dare you kick me, you wicked lady?
Now, Rintap, answer me this question. What do you have to do with the traitors who have infiltrated our kingdom, Speak!
All I have is a letter that contains speculations. And I got it from someone who is not opposed to you, your grace.
Truly a cunning answer.
Indeed, a cunning answer, and a false one.
Be wise and speak. Where have you sent the king?
Under the penalty of...
Atiza, let him answer first.
Oh, you want to find the king? I hit him well. Oh, I did not want to watch him suffer from your cruel children.
Very well then. You wish to not watch, then shall you be granted not to watch forever. Atiza, pluck his eyes out.
Both Panglima Basarun and AL-ADEEBAH rip Rintai's eyes out mercilessly. Screaming in pain, Rintap calls out the name he longed
Where
for.
is my son, Arka?
Really funny of you to call up your son, who hates you himself. It was Arka. Arka was the one who revealed your own treason.
Why, my son, why?
futile indeed. Intong, send him by the gates, now!
Rendered sightless, Rentap, the unfortunate soul, was callously casted aside, abandoned to bleed in solitude. Who can say whether Rentap will ever triumphantly survive without sight? Amidst the tense war preparations, Minudun, the king's cherished youngest daughter, deeply devoted to him, anxiously worries about her father's well-being.
Paulus, it's the king! It was seen acting as crazy as the stormy sea, singing out loud and wearing a crown of thick wigs. Send us soldiers to find him! What human medical knowledge can do to restore his sanity?
It is possible, madam. Rest is the best comfort of human nature, and rest is the thing the king hasn't had. Fear not, there are many medicinal herbs that could help him to relieve his anguish and to sleep for a while.
May that heals the good old man distress. Now go find all those herbs for him. Yes, madam. The British troops are marching this way. Oh, dear father, I'm doing this all for you. This is why the great king of France listened to and pitied my persistent and pleading tears. It was an inflated ambition that made us invade England. But love, dear love, and my old father's abuse right. Hopefully, I will hear him soon.
As the night falls, Minudun's heart is heavy as time does not side with her, yet to find the whereabouts of King
I need to
Kinanjin.
see him before disaster falls.
Amidst the tense war preparations, Minudun, the king's cherished youngest daughter, deeply devoted to him, anxiously worries about her father's well-being.
Do not rationalize necessity. Even the poorest among us find excess in the meager of possessions. A human life should not be treated low as the animals.
You are like the festering soul, a plague that infected my bloodstream.
Dear goddess here, suspend your purpose if you intend to make these creatures fruitful.
Away with you! By all that's holy, this decision will not be reversed.
You! How dare you speak in that way to the king, your own father?
Put him in the stocks, vile traitor! Bind fast his corky arm!
No, don't! Don't! You lowly servant!
I'm not your
I'm
servant.
your king!
Take that varus hence. By the law of arms, you are not bound to answer the un and opposite.
Don't do this to me. I'm the servant of the king.
I only serve my lady. Ha!
Oh, how this anguish well up within me. Your rising sorrow, your place is beneath me. Where's my precious Minudun, who truly loved me the most?
Oh, foolish man. Have you no idea what's going on in the past few days?
By looking at his face, it seems like he doesn't know at all.
Do you both find this entertaining, huh?
You ancient man, a few days ago, the precious and innocent Minudun has landed on this land. Her French soldiers along with her.
Soldiers from two different nations met on the field. Clashing of swords and exchanging of arrows. Blood was shed, but only one nation flag held up high.
I wonder how would the king of France feel, knowing that his wife has taken her last breath.
Must have felt horrible for leaving her at the last moment. As the matter of his own nation grew worse, he had to leave, leaving his frail while facing the war all alone. Hilarious, I must say.
Has she known the miserable fate? Would she still head out to war?
Perhaps she was. My, things I would do for love.
You demons! Do you have no heart at all? You mongrels! Oh heavens! Heavens! My precious Minudun! How I have forsaken you! As you are truly my only daughters!
Now. There's no need to add any more madness than you already own, my dearest father. If you truly feel good in that heart of yours, spend your remaining days in the forest.
Put him in the darkest part of the forest, let the darkness consume him.
No! No! Don't you dare!
Through time's relentless march, fate descends upon King Kinanjim. His beloved daughters, cherished yet denied equality, breathes poison within their veins, a sacrifice demanded for the favored one, whom their father holds dear above all, Minudun, the chosen one.